Hello and good morning. I am somewhere in Tennessee, and today we have a very special bike ride planned. Celina and I woke up at 5 a.m. We were literally up before the birds this morning because we are heading 5 country miles by bicycle to the town closest to us, Rutherford, Tennessee. We have heard through the rumor mill that a coffee shop has opened in Rutherford. And Celina and I have not had the opportunity to get over there yet and try it. And we plan on rectifying the situation this morning. Man, when I tell you that we were up early, that is not an exaggeration. We were literally up while the streetlights were still on, which is crazy. But believe it or not, this is actually my favorite time of day. I am a firm believer in that old saying that the early bird catches the worm. This is my favorite time of day because I like to get up, get some time to myself, get organized, get ready for my day while my house is still quiet and my kids are still asleep. Celina and I had actually checked the weather forecast before we went to bed last night, and it didn't show any rain. But when we woke up this morning, it said that we had a 5% chance. Now, granted, a 5% chance is not a lot, but we still didn't expect to see that the sky was as cloudy and overcast as it was this morning. However, at the same time, we have had some extremely hot, scorching days here recently here in Tennessee, so we're definitely thankful and grateful for this reprieve. We woke up this morning and it was 69 degrees. 69, I'll take that any day over 95, 96. It was definitely pleasant being outside. We had only made it about a mile up the road when I kind of freaked out because I thought that I had accidentally left my debit card at home. So we decided to pull over at this little red shed so I could look for it and just make sure that I had it with me. Thankfully, after digging around, I did find it, but also Celina was having some issues with her cell phone mount holder on her bike. It was kind of twisting and turning all around while we were riding, but she was able to get that resolved and situated pretty quickly, and we ended up continuing our ride. Interesting thing about this gravel lot right here is this is actually where I fell the other day. I was leaving, hitting that right turn, getting back onto the main road when my bike slid sideways, and honey, I went forward, okay, forward over that handlebar. And yes, it hurt. Thankfully, I wasn't going very fast at the time, but let's just call it a lesson learned. So as we were getting ready to leave here, Celina was speeding off, and I was like, hey, Celina, slow down, because I don't want you to repeat what I did. Learn from me. We both don't need to be walking around with bruised boobs, okay? But thankfully, we were able to get out of there with no further incident. So that's a plus. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but Celina is in nursing school. She actually will graduate here in a couple of weeks, and we are excited about that. Nursing school is so stressful, especially if you're in a fast track program like she is. Man, I remember those days. I thought I was going crazy. So we try our best to carve out time for each other as we can. This morning, it kind of worked out because she did not have to be in clinical until 8:30. So we decided that we were going to wake up early, run over here and try out this coffee shop, and just get a little time together. And just about here, we started hitting a little bit of mist, getting a little bit of drizzle, and I didn't think that it would show on the GoPro, but it actually kind of does. It kind of shows up there on the lens. But like I said, we don't mind a little rain, especially with it being so hot these last couple of weeks. So this was definitely something that we welcomed. And here we are hitting the Rutherford city limits. That was the sign back there. Up until this point, we've been pedaling along some back country roads, and we're about to get onto this main road, which takes us right into the heart of Rutherford. Celina and I are both just now getting more comfortable riding on the roads with traffic or on roads where there is a heavier car presence. Now, just keep in mind that we live in a tiny town, tiny little bitty city called Dyer, where the population is about 2,500. So our idea of traffic is probably not what you're thinking about. And here in Rutherford, the population is even smaller than in Dyer, but still, a car is a car, okay? I don't want to get ran over. So I'm glad that I'm clearing that hurdle of getting more comfortable riding on the roads with cars and not avoiding them as much. Believe it or not, you are looking at downtown Rutherford, okay? This is what it's like in these small country towns. Here we are passing the one gas station, and as we get up a little bit further, closer to the stop sign, we're going to hit a right turn, and that is the main strip of Rutherford. It is the downtown area, and it is the city's pride and joy. Outside of the Davy Crockett Cabin, which is the one tourist attraction here. But look at that. Here we are, reaching our destination. Our little city of Dyer does not actually have a coffee shop or anything close to this, so we are so excited to be getting here and to be finally trying this place out. Are you ready? Let's go! Now, because we were on bicycles, Celina and I were able to get premier parking. We went in, placed our orders, and we had a very brief wait. And let me just tell you that this coffee was absolutely amazing. Celina ordered a caramel frappe with whipped cream, and I got a mocha latte. We also got some muffins, and they were so good. They were literally so good. We will definitely be coming back to this place. There's me doing my little happy dance, and there's the owner back there. He was so friendly, guys. This place was definitely a 10 out of 10. How was the coffee?
It's great.
Yes. I'm gonna come look at it myself. All right. I want to go a little bit further into detail about the Davy Crockett Cabin. I really wish that we had had more time because we were so close to it, guys, so close to it, and it would have been really nice to show that to you. But they open the cabin only a couple of times a year. It's on specific dates, and every year they have this amazing festival called the Davy Crockett Days, including a big parade. They usually have horses out. And so if you're interested in coming to Rutherford, that is something you should definitely check out. It's pretty cool. Now, at this part in our journey, we are heading home, and I want to apologize in advance for the chaos that is about to erupt on your screen. Because, yes, it was chaotic, but some things can't be helped. So, I guess, enjoy. Quit it. Go home. Go home, pal. He started like, what? Cut it out there, bud. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleep tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. I will on my way. I'm gonna throw you in that cornfield. In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Take it away, Pumbaa. Oh, woo! away. I'm just saying, I think I nailed it.
Nailed it.
I hope the GoPro don't hear all that.
It will.
I'm gonna shut up then. Well, that was a fun little trip. Don't you agree, darling? I said, don't you agree, darling? Oh, gravel. Nope, I ain't doing that. Y'all, I had no clue that the GoPro would pick up audio as well as it did. So I was downright baffled when I started playing this footage back and editing it. I didn't think it would catch me sounding like a hyena, but it did. To be fair, I've never used a GoPro before. This is my very first one. I bought it secondhand used and the back screen doesn't even work. So hey, I mean, it is what it is. But it was too funny not to include that footage. I just hit 400 miles on my bike. 400 miles, that's crazy. For not eating your coffee all over the place. You know what? You're not gonna rain on my parade because I just hit 400 miles. Oh, wait a minute. My glasses. My hamster's upside down. All right, I'm ready. See what I mean? I'm just running my trap this entire time and not realizing that all this is being recorded. But hey, you live and you learn. And if you can't be yourself, then who can you be? I always kind of cringe inside when we get to this part in the ride because I know that that means we are almost home. The ride is about to be over. But at the same time, I'm always grateful to come back home. You know, we had a beautiful morning, a beautiful day, and I can't wait to visit that coffee shop again. Speaking of coffee, don't you know that I dumped the majority of my coffee out all over my bike, all over my shorts, all over myself? I had no clue. No clue at all. But hey, I wasn't going to leave that coffee cup behind, honey. That coffee was good. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. You can always catch me somewhere in Tennessee. Bye.